This is a box, and it's kind of a mystery box if you know what's going on here. So a lot of you guys know that we recently moved. And within that move came along what we refer to as the graveyard pallet. Now on the graveyard pallet, we have a ton of partial gallons that we used for different videos over the past, 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
We wanted to do a crazy mix on this car today. So I told Gabe, go to the graveyard pallet and pick 3 partial gallons that we can mix together in equal parts, and we'll spray it down today on the M3. So in here, Gabe's evil little mind has found 3 different colors that we want to mix. Confidence level going into this before I show everybody what we got?
I have no idea.
Great, okay. Now I haven't seen what's in here yet. You haven't seen what's in here yet, so let's take a look together. And can I read our handwriting? So this is a 80% full racing green 50 gram. So this is what? A racing green pearl?
Yeah.
Do we still sell that? Or was that a tester?
No, we still have it.
Okay, so racing green, oh, in satin. Oh, the sheen levels are gonna play a role here. Okay, racing green pearl in satin. Good start, actually. And then we take a turn. ZBB, is that ZBB?
Looks like it, 10 gram load.
ZBB in a 10, which is double what you're technically supposed to use. So overload of ZBB in frozen. We're all over the map on our sheen levels here. So far we've got racing green, 50 gram load, which is going to be powerful. And then we've got ZBB in an overload in frozen. And then the final gallon, ZTS Witch Brew. Purple haze plus atomic berry. There's a lot happening on this lid. Look at the condition of this lid. It is completely rusted. I don't know what year this is from. Does that say glossy TC on it?
It does.
Why does this? So what's the truth of it? We've got ZTS Witch Brew. Do you even know what's in this one?
That's a mystery.
Great, okay. So, quick overview. Racing green in satin clear at a full 50 gram load. ZBB at an overload of 10 grams in frozen clear. And then we don't know the third. You want to just mix them together in thirds, kind of one part of each?
Yeah.
All right, let's pop this guy open. Should we shake it first? These have all got to be completely settled. So we may keep everybody here for 25 minutes while we mix and blend them. Okay, let's just see. This is the most predictable, lowest risk. So let's get the racing green going. There's no pearl.
I don't see any.
Great. All right, that means everything is going to be on the bottom, which it is.
Oh, God.
Okay, so good opportunity to show you racing green pearl that has been sitting for a long time. Okay, it's starting to look a lot better. We only have 1 stick of truth, so I'm going to save that until everything is blended. So here's about, can you throw me that towel, please? Thank you. Here's about 1 part racing green. All right. Good start. I like where your head's at so far. Now, the next one, as far as lowest risk, is our ZBB in frozen clear. This one is a lot less full. So let's see. When was the last time we used ZBB in frozen clear?
Whenever that gallon was made.
That is not ZBB in frozen clear.
I don't know what that is.
Okay. This is a tinted gallon, completely tinted gallon of like a periwinkle something.
That's what that is. We did a periwinkle color a long time ago, and that must have been it.
Okay, so it's not ZBB. And this is the project, so this is what's going in, even though it's not what you intended, right? It's going to throw everything off.
We never opened these, so I honestly had no idea what was in there.
I guess that's the nature of the holy
It's
mackerel.
going to muddy that up.
Well, what do? We can't bail in the middle of the video.
Or do we just get ZBB Pearl?
I don't know. I think that pulls away from the randomness and the purity of this kind of an experiment. I'll give you a second to think about it. Great. Okay. This is going exactly the way you planned. And now we have the highest risk, or what we thought was the highest risk gallon, which is ZTS Witch's Brew plus Atomic Berry plus Purple Haze. Who knows what's even in here?
Hopefully that'll save this.
Can it even be saved at this point?
Probably not.
Now the good news is it's going over a black base, and we're going to cut whatever this is with another gallon of clear, so it will allow whatever metallics are playing a role to participate. I don't know even what to say about that. So this is a mixture of whatever. Here you go. Lots of detail. So I'm just going to finish this off. All right. So I wish I could tell you guys what was in this jar, but I can't. So let's mix it up and see if that periwinkle is going to completely take over our entire day. And I would have to argue that we have a chance here because it's not as opaque as I thought. And there are a lot of other metallics playing a role. So we're going to have two groups of people watching the video right now. One group are going to say, oh my God, you shouldn't have put the periwinkle blue in. You ruined the entire project. How dare you? And if you're that type of person, I apologize. We have the other group of people who are going to say, no, no, no. You pick those gallons, and that's what goes in. Stay true to the project. And to those people, I say, I respect your creativity and your bravery. With that said, allow us to check the stick of truth. I don't know what's going on. We've got this, and this, a little bit of this. I will tell you right now, I see metallic, I see color shifting. I do not see an opaque color that is not allowing the base to play a role. If we're careful, and if we cut this and put the right amount of coats down, there's a chance we could come up with something cool. This is our day. Are you ready?
Yes.
This might be a problem.
All right, guys, we're all done with the project. Now, anytime we do an experiment like this, It's a bit of a gamble, and we never really know what we're gonna get until it's over. And we're gonna show you the end result every time, no matter what, good or bad. Now, I felt like the nature of the idea was to use whatever 3 gallons we selected, no matter what. And yeah, we were throwing a little bit more of a curveball than we anticipated. And I thought it was going to be an unsavable disaster. When that first coat went down, I was like, we really do have a problem here. But I'm excited to show you where we ended up. So take a good look at the car, leave a comment below, and rate it for me 1 through 5. Give me your honest opinion. Let me know if you love it or if you don't. And if you're curious to know what would have happened if that gallon was ZBB, we actually recreated that combination as well. So at the very end of the video, you can see a speed shape of what that color combination would have created. But either way, we got what we got. If you want to play with any of our paints, we've got tons of colors, tons of kits, both in peelable and permanent. Head straight to DipYourCar.com. Gabe and I had an absolute blast in this video, and I really hope you enjoyed watching it. I will see you on the next one.